Okay guys, welcome to Lacuna, or whichever way it's pronounced. I'm not entirely sure. I can never, if you look it up and you get those like pronunciation things that you see in dictionaries with the various different varieties of how to pronounce things, none of them work for me. I don't know how to read them either. If I don't know how to read this, how would I know how to read that? It uses the same letters, but anyway, I'm just gonna go with Lacuna. Lacuna. Yeah. I do know that it means spaces in between or something along those lines. It's a point-and-click sci-fi game, so we haven't done a point-and-click on this channel in a long time, and there's sequels for it now, so I should probably get this one out of my backlog. Oh, okay. I was like, the game just froze? Progress is saved automatically at certain points. Oh. Okay. You cannot manually save the game. Oh no. Okay. I don't like games that do that, because it's like, dude, I might have to leave. You know, don't do that to me. Let me save the game. I know, ooh, save's coming. But at the same time, that's my choice. This is not a competitive game, so... Anyway, not a big deal. I'm not entirely sure what the story is about. I haven't read anything about it. Because I didn't. It's one of those where it's like, if you do, you worry that you're going to spoil the experience, you know? Rovia Sector 2. Some date that I get a chance to read. A and D to walk. Alright. Am I rocking out here with an open shirt, or is that like a flesh-colored t-shirt underneath and an open jacket or something? Use W and S for stairs. Alright. And shift to sprint, typically. Alright. Mira, over here. Hey, what's up? The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue by pressing E or by left clicking. Hold E to dismiss the tutorial. Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I hear that the ship with the new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be here. How was your journey through space? Spursh! It sucked. Did the airlock open? Sorry. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. I headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So, how's life in Drovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like New Joran one day. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff, conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever Savient colony. Isn't that exciting? I know, it feels like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Under the bridge in a box. Our apartment is on floor 8, near the stairs up to the common area. No way, you got one of those fancy apartments? La-di-da. I mean, ours is alright too. Also, am I blocking some of this dialogue? It's hard to make adjustments, because when I click out, it does this. Kind of am, aren't I? One momento, guys, I think. Fix this quickly. Shrinkifying myself and shoving myself right up here into the corner. That might do the job. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to get away from like portraits. Dot dot dot. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later? Actually, before you go, there's something I wanted to show you. Can it wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Don't be such a square. Do they say square these days? Probably. They never said it in my day either, what the? But it all comes back around, right? 80s is getting cool again, so, you know. Today's my first day at school here, and I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see, it won't take long. Okay, we got some multiple choices. Use A and D and E, 1, 2, 3, or just click it to select the dialogue option. Choices will have timers, which can be disabled in the settings. I saw that and I'm going to leave them on. Usually. Alright then. Let's get in trouble already. I'm curious, but let's make it quick. Regret it. This way. Ooh, running away. This way. Oh, I can actually just click on the guy. Okay. Up for that. Are we allowed in there? The sign says this is restricted. We aren't, but I got the entrance code. You get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me, but it's not dangerous or anything. No, it's just Jurassic Park. There's only T-Rexes in there. Don't worry. Come on. Okay. We get eaten by a Dilophosaurus. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up. We're going to get caught. There's nobody up there. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine, but if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. And they'll be like, don't care. You came anyway. Detention for you too. I legit as well thought that down there was a really tall person in a window waving like, hi. I'm like, oh, it's probably a big advertising sign. So what do you think? That was... wow. Right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Your brother works down there? It's kind of scary, oh, it's kind of a scary thought, sorry. Really? I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. You see the flag on these boxes? Don't see any flags. That's Gara's. So, why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our coal mining tech or something. Yes, by delivering boxes with their flags on them. They'll never know it was us, stupid kid. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, if we're unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. God, thank goodness Mira's intelligent enough. This kid has no brain cells. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. Huh, so will I. I won't, I promise. Oh, hey, Mira. I'm glad you're here. I kind of missed you. I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And... ding! Ooh. Our Bluetooth 8.0 has particle effects. And here we go. Alright, see you later. Alright, C for the cell icon at the bottom to get to your cell. Alright. Outline mode. I don't know what that's doing, but okay. That's the cell. Ah, this is good. Okay. Every conversation you have is logged in this tab. Because Big Brother is always spying. Interesting. Messages. It even logs my pulse. Number of steps. Oh my god. Excellent. Objective, walk home. Wait, I thought we were going to school. Oh, can I say one last thing to him? Talk to you later? Alright, fine. What if I ran home, though? What if I got the F out of here, because he's gonna get me in trouble. You do casual walking. Oh, we gotta go down? Alright. I think. I don't know. I'm guessing. E to interact. Alright. Oh, right. Okay. I did it this time. So far, ooh, that looks bad. Is that meant to be smoking? So far, I guess what we're gathering is we have moved to a colony. Bunch of scientist nerds. We have neighbors called Gara. Hey Ripley, no audio, can't really chat, but I'm lurking. I see you. I see you. Thank you for the lurk, appreciate it. I know you can't probably hear it, but thanks. Alright, we can't go that way. Oh, yep, gotta open the door. Sector 2. Second sector. There's more than one? Well. The Oxy Bar. You get high on like pure oxygen in a place like this. Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue ice. What's your flavor? Oh, blue ice sounds great. But we can't have it. So I didn't realize there were various flavors of oxygen. That's pretty cool. So most of the places are closed though. Shipment of Karshi green caramel bars. Karshi's caramel bars. Nice. This dude looks suspicious. Understore. Ooh, noodle bar? Noodle bar. No way, you have deep fried tulpa fish? Mmm. Damn right we do. Only place in Drovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. It was my favorite dish back home. So, you want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start. I thought I was going home. But I'll be back this afternoon. Hee tulpa fish, yeah. I'm in a hurry. As I casually walk. Drink my coffee. So I can go down there. Oh, I'm guessing this is as far as we go? Yes, okay. Do. Because I don't want to be late for school. Actually, what's this? I'm getting a feeling it's that way I need to go. So what's, yeah, that way? Ingeniously blocked by a vehicle. Oh. Sorry, I know I'm late. This is school. All right. Or is this our home? This must be our home, right? What do we need to do? Get on. Oh, it's homeschooled. All right. Get on the computer. Hold E to talk. All right. Now that everybody's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. You're literally at home, so, you know, you have no excuse. This morning, I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today we're going over some basic facts about our solar system. That won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Oh, look at Albert here. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip the lesson and come back later? No, haven't I? I haven't even told you what exactly we're going to talk about. And let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll write me a note. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he will agree with me. Oh boy, I'm gonna hate Albert already. He's gonna be the worst. This is probably the only time we'll ever see him, though. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you have already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if there's anything you need for your next assignment. Press space to toggle your AR investigation mode. Once active, it'll highlight nearby objects that you can examine. Toggle with tab and or toggle right with tab and left shift. Right? Because up and down is left and right, apparently. Investigate with E or holding the button. Note you cannot interact with people in investigation mode. Okay, so ding. Huh? What we got there? Oh, there's a map. Safe room. So to get to the safe room, we go down to the purple level and head to the right. I feel like we're gonna need to know where that is. If that's there, there's a reason. Oh yeah. Hey sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon. Mom. Thanks, Mom. There it is. Talk to the teacher. Gara, Drovia, and New Joran. Alright. Looks like you all have the poster. I'll help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both, the sheet and the article now. Open your cell and check your news sheets tabs. Submit the sheet once you think you've got it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Yeah. Some benches, sofas, and chairs offer a place to sit down, take out the cell, and go over everything you know so far. Okay. Well, what if I wanted to stand while I'm doing it? Whenever you receive a news article that is stored in the tab, select to view it. The little bouncing icon indicates the new cell content you haven't seen yet. That's this little bubbly thing here, because I'm blocking the one up here. Sheets are added to the tab in your cell. Select correct answers to fill out the gaps. When the sheet is done, submit it. You only have one shot at getting it right. Alright, so I'm guessing there's news. Lithium will pass the torch. Lithium-ion technology was the be-all end-all of battery tech. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise in tellurium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a tellurium-based prototype far exceeding lithium counterparts in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, and longevity. When vast amounts of the supposedly rare I cannot say this word suddenly. Tellurium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year. Oh, that's why there's colonies here. A new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gara's first lunar colonies. Two very different factions, Gara and a group of Saviants migrants from New Joran. I wonder what Saviants are. Is it like a religious thing? It sounds like a religious thing. Okay. So it's been a year since the gold rush started, and the Garans and Saviants, migrants from New Joran, secured their spots on the planet's surface. Interesting. The first colony outside of something, the cradle of humanity, was built in 1608. It was a small science base on Millen, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Saviants from that would be New Joran, the closest planet to Drovia, have established their own colony your home sector to Androvia. This not only gives us Savients, our very own nation, but also access to the world's most sought-after resource, Plutagium. Okay. Tilanium. Due to technological innovations, the price of titanium has skyrocketed over the last year. So the first colony outside of... I don't know, would it be Rovia? Is it mentioned in here about a first colony? Okay. Since Gara's first lunar colonies. Okay. So it's going to be Gara, right? The first colonies outside of Gara, the cradle of humanity. Yeah. So that would be referencing Gara's lunar colonies, right? If we read between the lines. But I'm not so sure. But we know that this is... Drovia was colonized, but Savients from New Joran came here. That was in the article. And we know that Tilanium was what they want. So we're going to go with this. Alright, Mira, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. First answer is correct. Yes, humanity originated on Gara and settled to the planets from there. Let's look at the second one. This was an easy one, wasn't it? Yes. The Savients from New Joran that created their own colony on Drovia. Now for the last question. That's right. We're mining Tilanium on Drovia. That's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mira. Looks like you have a grasp of this topic. Oh, there we go. Safe area! Let's move to... What was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency structural breach detected. Please relocate to the nearest safe room as quickly as possible. They will be locked in 60 seconds. Fuck! Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Run! Boom, 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 boom. I'm just gonna follow the people. We go, oh shit, down here, and this way. Help, someone, please. Hey, girl, help me, the door's stuck. Noah, Mira, come on, you've got to hurry. But she... Please grab the door and pull. Come on. It's working. Please don't go. Go. Jesus. See, I'm glad I studied the emergency plan. It's almost like I can see what's about to happen. This person looks like she's running while picking her nose. Where are you going, you idiots? Purple zone. Purple zone is where the safe room is. Safety. Flee to safety. Woo. Mira, thank God you made it. Yeah, thanks, Noah, for ditching me. What's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, Chunk. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Those Garans nuked us, damn it. So this is a Fallout game. Welcome to Vault 2 of Drovia.
Even after 10 years, meeting your ex still
Voice acting.
feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Cat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for
We're on
generations to
Garan
come.
territory now.
Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Wow, bro. Okay. So shit went bad on Drovia, but we're in the Garan territory. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second with my inner monologue. Are you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Benny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. I haven't changed a bit. I know, I'm sorry, I'm so responsible in my work. You know how important it is for me this time. Yeah, that's what you say every time. It's important every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her, you don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was a month ago, and you barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? Reminds me of our life together. I guess. Never seemed to care much at the time. Keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good to see her. It would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me too, frankly. Look, I'll try and do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now then? She's home and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Alright, fine, let's do it. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. Too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Benny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
They still got ads for Norton Internet Security, so... Oh. Dating Elite. Supposed to get on the train? No, apparently not. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's news. Sector 2 incident, 40th anniversary. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is 40 years after what happened? Damn. So that must be like the start of everything going really, really wrong, right? News by Kevin Gustafsson. Today marks the 40th anniversary of a tragic Sector 2 incident which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Joran's colonization efforts on Drovia. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. An independent investigation concluded that oversight of a construction project on part of New Joran's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Joran was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, the addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Joran colony on Drovian ground. Also, they lost colonization rights because they were lax. I somehow highly doubt that would really happen. There'd be a big business involved here with the colonization that would be like, oh no you don't. And their paid out politicians would be like, yeah, we don't. 55-year-old Mira Main and her husband Noah Main are among the oh, what? They got married? Oh, they survived though. Are among the incident's few survivors. Both were able to reach one of the few safe rooms when the explosion started rocking the colony, narrowly escaping certain death. Mira Main's parents weren't as lucky, however. She spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. But I was just in class. Tune in tonight for our special installment when Maine recounts her memories of the horrific Sector 2 incident. Alright. What else were we doing? Walk home. Is there a... There isn't like a map, is there, though? No. I have a meter about how many I have smoked. Oh my god. Alright. So we're going up. Oh, look at this dude jamming up here. I'm assuming this is the way home. Ah, yep, visit Laura. So I said this game was a point and click. It's actually really not. Because I'm using the keyboard to move around, so it's more like a side-scroller adventure. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by to say hello after your mother guilt-tripped me. Haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mum send you? Kind of. Yeah. She can't really send me anywhere. I came because I wanted to. Okay. Doubt. So, how's the novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Hey, not bad, that's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. And who's that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you, Dad. Yeah, it's like, let me know if you want to watch a good movie. Don't look at the screen, Dad! Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ. There we go. Father duty has been done for the next month. Ding! Norton Internet Security. Right, well, I don't know where we go from here. I guess we keep going this way. Download the news! Oh, hell yeah. Ding! Let's see, what's going on? Banny's symbolic visit. Okay, this morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest of the year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has arrived on Gara, Drovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. As one of the most radical critics of the Garan state and its colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. Wait, so... Hang on. So New Joran, the other nation, are not allowed on Drovia. We know the other people who were on Drovia were Garans. There were Garans and New Jorans, Savian people, right? New Joran. So, if Drovia has a foreign ministry, so they're an independent colony in a sense, they must be Garan's own colony, right? That's the way I'm reading this. So they're now wanting to break away? Interesting. Okay, Banny has been fighting for economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand is that the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from Garan rule. Yeah, there we go. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovian experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in light of a Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion, so it was a religion, is still, and is infamous for defending backward, anti-scientific positions. I'm smelling some propaganda here. I'm smelling some serious propaganda, you know? Like, oh, they were so anti-scientific that they went to another planet to mine a new ore that they could use to make batteries. Very anti-scientific. They had a whole bunch of scientists who went there to conduct science, but they're anti-scientific apparently. Maybe this is like a splinter faction of the Savients. I mean, it says they are an extremist branch, so they must be like the opposite way, the Luddites. Drovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Banny. Yeah, probably. I like that there's reflections in the glass of people. Really good, that's a nice detail. Just jet on. Buy cigarettes. In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal. Oh really, but still an addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Like, hey guys, we cured cancer, so let's do all the things that would give us cancer. Yourselves, home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. Oh, that's how many I have left. Why does it look like I'm kicking? You can kick the habit, apparently. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of a city over a cigarette. This is a hard-boiled detective novel, right? So, yeah, he has to smoke. It's, you know, I don't make these rules. I guess I'm going up this way now. Whoop.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Bump the volume a little bit. I feel the voice acting is a little quiet. There is actually speech volume. I'm just gonna put that all the way up to 100 as well. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. I am Mr. Conrad. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Form another scan. Scanning is currently not possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Wait, the scanner's probably busted again. Should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. Alright, new messages. We got quite a few. Let's go through the old shit first. Drovian classmates from Laura. Hey Dad, I tried to call you, but it looks like you were busy again. I just wanted to tell you about something that happened in class today. Remember the Drovian siblings I told you about? They got into a huge fight with some of my classmates over the whole independence thing. Felix said that Drovia would go down the drain without the Federation, and one of the Drovian kids just flipped out. Some of the people joined.
How you are doing, sir?
Hey, hello! Thank you for that resub. How's it going, Sykes? I'm doing good. How are you? 59 months? Man, that is going on and on, isn't it? How's life treating you? Come on in. We're currently playing Lacuna, which is a kind of an adventure detective game, and we're just getting kind of started on it still and learning about the world. But so far it's pretty interesting. And since Shy and I are watching The Expanse still, it's like, it's kind of scratching a similar itch of like, oh look, there's a colony over here that wants independence from its mother colony, and, you know, they have their own semi-autonomy, but they want full autonomy now, and it's like Earth and Mars, and life's okay, lots of business to attend to, but I'm getting through there. Excellent. Yeah, I can relate. Today I've got to go out after the stream and go run a few errands again. I've been doing that all week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I went out and ran errands. Well, we'll go out on Friday, because that's today. But anyway, yeah. Well, that's good. It's glad to see you. Come on in. So yeah, we're just reading about this. Like, this is like the cell phone that our character has, so I'm just going through their old emails to get some context for what's going on. Felix said that Drovia would go down the drain, which is the colony, without the Federation, which I'm guessing is where we are, Gara, and one of the Drovian kids flipped out, some of the people joined, and it was so bad that we had to call the teacher to stop them from hurting each other. They got detention. I'll tell you more in person next time. That probably never happened, because he never sees his daughter, so, well, we just saw her, but... meeting tomorrow, Gary, long work. Hello everybody, the meeting tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in room 174 at the CDI HQ. We need to go over security details concerning Banny's city tour. See you tomorrow, Gary. Hey Gary. Garan Central Department of Intelligence. I kind of imagine that's what CDI stood for, was something like, you know, that. That's a long-ass phone number, Jesus. I guess phone numbers will have to get longer as populations increase, right? Eventually we will outgrow the pool. Confidentiality warnings. This message and attachments are intended only for the intended recipients. They're intended only for the intended recipients. Okay. Are confidential, may be privileged. If you are not the intended recipient, delete this message and any attachments from your system, and then forget you read it. A. Stevens, apartment code. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope that this message, you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter a backup key code which is updated every month. For security reasons, the current code is 9264. I will keep you updated on the ID system status and apologize for the inconvenience, and I hope the matter will be resolved shortly. Yours, Andrew Stevens. Cool. Alright, well, isn't that shit? Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not home. Yeah, shut it. I want to enter a pin, please. Okay. And the keypad on the bottom lights up. You can tap it by pressing N. And then use WASD and E. Okay, what was it? It's not going to do it automatically, is it? 9264. 9264. 9264. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct pin. Unlocking door. My house, damn you. Hey, Gary. So, how's that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. Dude, don't get clingy, okay? That was her problem. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Banny and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight, they're invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far, but goddamn, Banny's guy annoyed the fuck out of me. Didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. So I wonder if I'd have not gone to see the daughter, we'd have had to go to deal with this. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're not Johnson's responsibility for the rest of this, that they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Yes. The one about Robertson not really planning on giving Banny anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a briefing for tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Alright. I like how the dude's hair bounces, like, ba-doing, ba-doing, ba oh, what is? I have a lizard. Hey, Horace, how's it going? Feed Horace. Here you go. Oh god, and the picture changed to have a little worm in the mouth. Nice. That's cool. That's a good detail. Let's take a seat. Oh, no, the game wants me to go over here, apparently. Well, let's look downstairs first. Wants me to smoke. Video games promote smoking, apparently. Hashtag confirmed. Yeah, smoking is chill, but I still don't need it. I know, right? Well, this is the cool thing we learned a moment ago, was that we can actually choose whether or not we keep buying cigarettes and have this guy kick the habit. But I'm like, nah, he's like some kind of grizzled investigator. He needs to smoke. I don't condone it, but it's just the natural law, right? Just how things are. You can't have some grizzled detective guy who doesn't smoke. It's like, damn. Gotta have bad habits. Smoking and drinking. It's part of the job. It's self-medication. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. What? Well, how? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked, where are you now, Conrad? I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't... It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Jesus. Go!
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy.
If this was...
Maybe I was dreaming.
Murder.
Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the
was shot
point in the
by
conflict
accident, you
between Yara
think?
and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first
War
major
were
planetary
declared.
war. Fuck me, I'll snap out of it. You'll figure this out.
So I guess our whole thing is going to be investigating the murder. In a moida. Smoking makes an investigator straight up 30% more successful. True. These are facts. These are scientific facts. Who's Banny? A colleague? No. So, at the beginning of the game... there's an email we should read as well. At the beginning of the game, this is actually the colony map. We are currently on a planet called Gara. Which was one of the first... This is like the cradle of civilization in this area. There's another colony called New Joran, and then there's another colony called Drovia. At the beginning of the game, we were on Drovia. This was 40 years earlier, and it was we were basically playing from the point of like one of the two kids, basically two teenage kids who just moved to the colony as part of the colonial effort from New Joran, and they're mining a new kind of ore that can be used to make advanced batteries. But something went wrong with New Joran's colony. Gara had their own colony, Sector 1, and New Joran had Sector 2. And then it suffered a structural failure when things exploded in the mines due to lax oversight and all this other shit, which I don't think is even the case. And subsequently, the whole colony was practically wiped out, and only the people in the survival shelters survived, including the two kids. New Joran have been banned from further colonial efforts on Drovia, and now the only Drovian colony belongs to Gara, so it's kind of already suspicious. 40 years later, Drovia is seeking to have full independence from Gara. Banny is the foreign minister for the Drovian colony, because they have a semi-autonomous government, so they've got their own foreign minister. And he's now in Gara on a trade summit hoping to push the agenda for full independence. So it's a foreign dignitary, basically. Yeah, and somebody just shot him. Yeah, so bad news all round, right? Oh god, the wife is like, oh, thanks. Hey, Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon, Cat. Probably not. I'm gonna be busy. That's our ex-wife. So yeah, this is what is going on here? This is closed. Okay. Yeah, this is bad news. Basically, we are actually. Is there more news that I can download from the thing? The news about it? It would be very good to know. Oh, just a history lesson. Quick feed. Articles by Charles Fly. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia have been demanding a stronger Savient representation in the colonial government. That's a religion that is from New Joran. And there's now a splinter faction who are like anti-scientific types. Puritans, probably. Why is it that so many Savients live in Sector 1 in the first place? Find out in today's History to Go. In 1798, 1 year after the Gara had kicked off the construction of Sector 1, a group of Savients from New Joran began erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning and a new home for the Savients, who had experienced marginalization and oppression on New Joran. Its economy would... I didn't really know that, that's cool. Its economy would rely on mining and export of Tilanium, which is the new battery ore. It's the replacement for lithium, which at the time was just shaping up to become one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. Which is why I don't believe that their colony just happened to fail, you know. I think it was blown up. In 1800, mere weeks after the settlers had begun to inhabit the newly constructed colony, a series of underground explosions rocked the tunnels, causing thousands of deaths. We saw boxes from Gara near the mines, because we did a little exploring around. They had like Garan flags on it, and it's like... To this day, Sector 2's incident is the deadliest catastrophe in the history of space colonization. An independent investigation concluded that severe construction flaws were to blame. Some critics have ascribed the neglectful architecture to an anti-science stance inherent in the Savient faith. The Interplanetary Court ruled that Savient-led colonization projects on Drovia and across the solar system were to be halted indefinitely. A controversial move, the courts went to grant Gara exclusive access to Drovia for 50 years. So we're 40 years into that. In the immediate aftermath of the incident, Gara provided humanitarian aid to the nearby colony, evacuating the survivors and tending to the wounded. The Garan government offered anyone who lost their home the chance to migrate to Sector 1 permanently, which many preferred to returning to New Joran. The Savient population in Sector 1 has steadily grown since becoming the majority a few years ago. Interesting. How convenient, yes. How incredibly convenient. Oh, no, we need to go down. Go. Run, 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 run. Let me on the train. Can I do anything with these? Nope. Okay. Do. Guessing I go that. Yep. Get on. Zoom. Gara Mansion District. They've got a whole district of mansions. Ooh, how nice for them. If only they'd have made the mansions bulletproof. This never would have happened. Enter the villa. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough, dude. It's public transport. Still quicker than you sending someone for me. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. Seems like Banny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on the spot. The staff's pretty shaken, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems the sniper hit their target and ran. It's generally what they do. I also asked the staff to, if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. Look, they're still in shock, okay? Give them space. Give them a moment, they're traumatized. They're supposed to be professionals. They've got to snap out of it. Keep refusing to cooperate. I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, their security detail arrested after their charge was assassinated on our planet. Cool. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, that guy from Banny's staff, a spiritual advisor and somewhat prominent Savient front member. Guy's fucking annoying. Carl Roy says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? I would imagine administer last rites or some shit. Fucked if I know, some weird ritual. Yeah, he's gonna perform necromancy. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, we just don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of the big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Young a hand. Young? Anyway, copy that. Realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? We checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Everyone? How were you able to do that? And he seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could all that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line out of a job. Yeah, and you know, there might be a war as well, that's also a problem. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. A few phone calls to make. Roger. And, get in there and talk to Ewing. Wow, I'm terrible at names. Let's have a look around first. Oh, what was that? Oh, just that. Can I? We have some kind of investigation lens mode. I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. It should highlight things when they pop up. Yoink? Yeah, get up there and talk to Yoink. Yoink? What did he steal? No, that's his name. Oh, okay. We have this outline mode that, I don't know. I'm in the kitchen preparing food. Oh, nice. Listening via the headset, super relaxing. Nice. That's what we go for here. Oh, this is some kind of air vehicle. Okay. What kind of food are you making? I hope it's tasty. Oh, these are ours. These are the police. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the space police. Well, there's nothing out here. I have combed everywhere. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. Okay, let's see. Hi, who are you? Are you, unbelievable? Just leave us... leave us unbelievable? Oh, leave us alone. Okay. Okay. Think about you? No, I don't. Guessing this might be our dude. There's no smoking in here. The dude's just freaking smoking. Chicken with eggs, tomato, mozzarella. Ooh, that sounds good. You know, I saw a really cool recipe actually on the Instagrams. Came across my feed. Was basically like scalloped potatoes rubbed down with herbs and oil, and then you bake them, and then you top them with ground beef mix in Italian tomato sauce, and basically, yeah, just, you know, bake that shit with cheese on top. I'm thinking I might want to try that at some point. Maybe today. I might give that a try today. Sounds like it could be good. Hi. Oh, she's nervous. Look, she's doing the little bouncy knee thing. I can't believe it. Oh, believe it. This is happening. This totally happened. I guess there won't be anything to investigate till we get to the actual thing. Depends. Oh. Oh. Young, Neil, over here! It's always nice to see you, except, you know, in the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. Yeah, but I call it Tuesday. Yeah. Who are we? M. Bison, by the way? For you, when he was shot in the head, it was the worst day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday. Such a good line. It's like the only... He was the, you know, only good thing about that Street Fighter movie with Van Damme in. Like, Jesus. Ah, Van Damme and Kylie Minogue. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, oh. That was such a good line, you know. There's a joke, actually, that it's like he cared so much about when Chun-Li's father was killed that he even remembered what day it was. And it's like, no, to him it was just another day. But maybe he did. It was like, I committed the day to memory. It was a Tuesday. It was important to me, too. Real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. Yeah, jerk. I'm just setting up the mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. Doing. He wants to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Okay, take a look around and talk to Banny's staff. Maybe that will get us closer to an answer. Got it. Oh, one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. There's a jigsaw here. We didn't find the bullet yet. It was an ice bullet. Ooh. Let me know if you do. Or it was, no, they myth busted the ice bullet, right? It's like, look, the heat from the gun just vaporizes the ice and it shatters anyway, and yeah, it doesn't really work. But a frozen flesh bullet. That one was an interesting one, if I remember the Mythbuster episode correctly. Alright, I'm on it. We're looking for a piece of meat. So I can't get out onto the balcony. Unless the balcony's there. H to toggle the outline mode. Okay, outline objects in yellow can be interacted with. Orange, they have something to tell you. Blue is information. Gray means you currently have nothing new to learn from the person. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted with might hold new information. Ooh. Yeah, no ice bullets are real. They could do damage to slow the target's movement speed. You being funny. They do cold damage. Yeah, +1 to freezing damage. Oh, this must be the priest. Don't let this guy sweet talk you, Conrad. Thank you, whoever you are. I don't know you. Ooh, what is this? 2 wooden spheres, dubbed bawas. Saviants use them when praying together. Oh, right, they're like prayer beads. Cool. What's up? Arjun is this guy. Okay, excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjun. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. Bullshit. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. Can we look that up real quick? I'll be like, Wikipedia says you're full of shit. What are you trying to hide from me, priest? I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I'm a nihilist. I believe only in what I choose to believe in. No, it doesn't matter. It's still not happening. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims and it doesn't allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Arjun, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry and I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garan state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So, they are empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garan soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. Cool, you do that, Sunshine. Yeah. Tolerance seems to be an empty word on Gara. I'm keeping an eye on him. You keep both eyes on him. I, meanwhile, have shit to look through. What is going on here? The bullet disappeared into the wall behind the closet and it's locked. How do I even know that? I haven't been on the balcony yet. Alright, let's look at this case file thing first. Alright, catalogued and organized in the clues section. I got a cupboard. Bullet disappeared into the wall, but the cupboard is locked. 2 wooden spheres, Bawas, Saviants use them when praying together. That's interesting that it says when praying together. So this priest was praying with someone. Possibly the victim. Bullet. Shot was fired from somewhere. Unknown. That's all we need to do is figure that out. Right, gotcha. Let's just go out. Yes, I can investigate. I know, I just want to non-investigate first. So the bullet has to come from, I guess, these buildings. Oh, it's gonna come from there. You just know it's gonna come from there, right? The rocket building. What if it was a professional Golgo 13 moment, though, where he didn't fire from any of these buildings, he fired from a building behind it, because he found a window that had, like, a clear, unobstructed view to the opposite side of the building and shot through it. That's such a badass scene. And the fact that he actually has to fire a whole clip through the window, because it's bulletproof glass on the other end and he has to punch through, so... Alright, let's have a look. What have we got here? Oh, that's the hotel. These are all over the city from here. Then there's the casino, pretty noisy place, could help disguise the sound of a gunshot from 200 meters away. The Sakura Hotel, fancy, 150 meters away. The Rocket Tower houses some multimedia conglomerate 300 meters away. Got a Foreign Minister Bani, as dead as it gets, clean headshot. Okay, so if the bullet impacted here, and the body's there, that gives us a nice trajectory line. But this is locked, apparently. All there. We've got to talk to the staff as well, so before we do anything else, we will do that. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Bani? You already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find a key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? This is our jurisdiction, bitch. We prefer this be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share the findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Bani? You're his security, you failed in that too, so... I understand you're upset. We'll take full responsibility when that time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for the Garan that one of the champions for Drovian independence is now out of the picture. Sir, please calm down. Sir, I need you to calm down, sir. Sir, please calm down. We're on the same side. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get to them quickly. They have another target, and we need to... Or if they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassins might be on their way to another Drovian target right now, and you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. Better lead to something. Much obliged, Dick. Thanks. Just leave us be. Okay, fine. What have we got? Clues. Obani, Sakura Hotel, the casino, the rocket tower, and then we still have one last clue. Gotta find that raging clue. Oh my god, where's the clue? Can we talk to her as well? Hi. Good evening. Oh, look at that face. She's like, "Ah." So this is the secretary. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, we're just talking about our plans for breakfast, and he... Were the two of you close? Yeah, I've been working for him for a long time now. Very sorry for your loss. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper's long gone. They had a clean target, and you're not in danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but then I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? Guess so. I just stood there and stared at him, then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company, and they should be here soon. Okay, so that's another piece of a clue. So if she was standing on his right and he fell away, his feet are here, so she was standing about here, which means that the shot must have come from somewhere over here. It could have come from this building then, the Sakura Hotel, given the fact that it's really hard to tell because I can't tell where he is. Like, the bullet would have hit this. Let's open it up and see what we can figure out. Ding. All right. Got the bullet. Young, look at this. Bullet was inside the cupboard as we expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to disguise the gunshot and to keep it concealed. Yoink! Come and look at this! And yoink it! It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, so that's the rocket building out, 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There! You should be able to submit the sheet I sent you. You sent me the sheet without the means to submit it? That's weird. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send your conclusions once you do. Okay, the cupboard, the deformed bullet was inside a cupboard. Young said it belongs to a small caliber rifle. Talk to the witnesses. Well, let's see if there's anything new. Keeping an eye on him? Yes. Tolerance is an empty word. Yes, there's your Bawaz. And I don't think I need to talk to anyone else, right? These guys are just going to be like, leave me alone. Okay. So yeah, if the bullet went in here, and his body is basically almost behind it, it could very well have been the casino. 200 meters, 150 Sakura Hotel is closer. It couldn't be this because of the direction of the shot. But, you know, the cupboard is practically here. So the line isn't very angled like this, but it could be, because he's right next to it as well, right? So it could very well be the hotel too. I don't know how to decide. We need Batman out here with his bat vision so that he can do some kind of like detective crime scene setup shit. So it could be the Sakura or the casino. We don't believe it's the casino because they've beefed up their security, because they had an event on. I mean, that would make it hard to get a gun in, sure. And an assassin would probably avoid that shit anyway. Given the choice of like multiple buildings with the right range, he would go for the less likely found one, right? So 200 to 250 meters tops. Sakura Hotel is 150 away. And the casino was noisy, could disguise the sound of the gunshot. But it is also, heavily fortified right now. But given the fact that the cupboard is literally here, he would have slumped backwards though. If he'd have been shot from there, he would have slumped backward. Shot from over there, he would fall to the side. And since he's right by the wall, you know, then yeah, well, yes, anyway, the bullet doesn't have that far to travel, you know, in this direction, so it's not like it would impact over here. So I'm gonna go with the hotel. We only get one shot at this. There's no like, you got it wrong, try again. Like, the game continues with your wrong decision. So I'm gonna say Sakura Hotel. Boom. Talk to Young. Hello. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what you want to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. You set up your science shit over here, did you? Like this chemistry set. She's brewing shit. Alright, let's go. Gary. Hello, Gary. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from the Sakura Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. Damn, we got Saito from Ghost in the Shell out here. But he's a sniper. He's the one who did it. Okay, what about Bato? Where's Bato going? And Boma? Are you sending Boma anywhere interesting? Send Togusa with him, though. We need that human touch. God, I want to watch Ghost in the Shell now. Holy shit. You head over there and I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about the bodyguards, cut them some slack. They're dickheads, but they did help. It took convincing. They helped me to find the bullet that killed Banny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock wears off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Let's not fuck this up with bluster. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Either that or just, you know, murder victims always make me smile. It's like, dude, I'm in a good mood. We got a dead body. Hell yeah. I do this shit for the love of the game. Oh, ring ring. Yes. What's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got to an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details, just that they'd been in contact with a suspicious person. Nailed it. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Damn, I'm good. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. That's the game being like, good job. You got it right. I'm liking this so far. This is interesting. The world building is very good. Let's go to the Sakura Hotel. Why do I get the feeling that's Saito we just saw there? Maybe we have a colleague who's named Gillette. Oh no. If we do, I feel sorry for them. I know how they end. That would be so funny if we do actually have a colleague named Gillette in this game and then they get murdered in an alleyway and left for dead. Oh. For people that don't know what we're talking about, go watch my This Is the Police playthrough. I think it's actually my YouTube channel now. Or Gillette, eh? Oh, we can't get through there. There's a gate. Ooh, yeah, hi, Saito. Let me just, ooh. I need a cigarette first. Hold on a moment. I gotta get my nicotine in. Okay, I was expecting there to be dialogue in the middle of that, but okay. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everything in the lobby. You should have sent him to keep an eye on the hallways. Terrible. That's his name. Kind of. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said it's where the sniper might be. It's empty though, lights out, no signs of life. Well, figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. He would have literally had like 3 minutes to get the hell out of there. You know, by the time we got the call that this body dropped, he was gone. So I don't expect we're going to find him here. I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. Receptionist said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. Okay, I got an ID chip number already, currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Well, it's probably fake. Do we know what Diaz looks like? No surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people, their privacy, yeah. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened the sheet. Let me send that to you. Nice. These people and their sheets. What did you tell the staff? We have reason to believe a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if when we hit the perp's ID, and I'll be inside if you need me. All right, good luck. Cool. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer some questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleagues' payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. See, I'd like to have a look around Mr. Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it's absolutely necessary, then yes, it is. Dude, a foreign dignitary was just assassinated from your hotel. You think it's necessary? The guy's like, oh, here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. I will disturb them. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary, I got a key card. Let's go look at Diaz's room. All right, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. Oh, they like their carpets here. You hear that, Gary? Mind the carpets. Hope you find what you're looking for. Sure we will. Let's see, I got a sheet. Benny's murder. I still have that one. Okay, so it doesn't remove the sheets we've done. We got to figure out the perp's hair. We've got to figure out that they have a thing, some kind of injury, and that they have a beard or not. Okay. Look at the size of these fish. Holy shit. Hello. I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. Okay, you do that. You must be Holloway. Keep an eye on the hallways, Holloway. Oh, investigate the rooms. Yes, Barry. Also, is it just me, or does Barry's sprite look a little bit like Donald Trump? I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. So this is, actually, you know what? We should look at the room first. That'll be the downstairs neighbor, right? Yeah. $8:22. Oh, guns up. Clear of the room. Okay, we're clear. Whew, that was dicey. So what do we got here? Almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one of that, judging by the receipt. Dude drank nearly like a whole whiskey bottle and then took a straight shot at somebody's head. Trump personally going after crime. Well, he does want to make crime illegal, so that makes sense. A piece of paper, an empty excerpt for a strange for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle might be relevant. Do I get to look at said hand-drawn symbol? A fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. Maybe they took the shot from in the bath. We should have a whole bathroom checked for DNA. So we should try to find their pubic hair or something in the drain, and then we can run the ID. I don't want to be the guy that gets to do that job, though. That's disgusting. Let's see. Hey, Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Actually, you know what? No, that's not Trump. He's not orange enough. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think that the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. I mean, unless he just really wanted some fresh air, you know. He'd have to be a really good shot, though, especially after fucking downing a whole bottle of whiskey. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Alright. Yeah. Let's see, what clues do we have? Sakura Hotel. There's 2 more clues. Almost empty, expensive. A piece of cut glass. A piece of paper, empty except for a strange handwritten drawn symbol in the middle. Fancy bathtub. Okay, and we know there was bloodstains, supposedly. Seemed to be anything else up here. And there's nothing to give us a clue about their hair color. I was kind of hoping we'd find a hairbrush or something with like some hair on it. Whole ass whiskey bottle. Let's go talk to the neighbor. See what they have to tell us. Hey Gary, I'm gonna go talk to the neighbor. I'm just gonna walk in. Norton, what the? It's okay, calm down, man. Where's CDI? I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. Okay, cool. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad, Agent Long, CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? The game didn't do that. We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. That note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please, make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. We need you to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me nowadays. Actually, we're here about somebody else. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. You know the neighbor upstairs. Here in a hotel? I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening in the corridor? I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up and then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation? Did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Or did you hear gunfire? Or anything like that, like a pop or something? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. But now that you mentioned it, I heard some noise earlier between around 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. That's kind of what a gunshot really sounds like, actually. It ain't like the movies where it's like bang, bang, bang. It's more like pap, pap, pap. Yep, anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning, but for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. That's a terrible problem to have. Awful problem. Poor woman. She has to wait to drink her tea? Good grief, what is the world coming to?